You too. What's good? What's good? What's good? More crazy stuff. More on this dating crisis that we in. Let's get to it, man.
You're telling people I ghosted you? Really?
I mean, yeah, I am. Because you did.
You don't know why I stopped talking to you?
No.
So you wanted to do this on the radio? Fine. Okay. Whatever.
Yeah, it's the only way I can get a hold of you.
You're out of your mind. Seriously, you are out of your mind. But you know what? Since we're here and you didn't just want to keep it private, I'm gonna tell everyone why we're no longer.
First of all, why do things on the radio, bro? Even some of y'all, some of Nina who do things on TV, bro. Why, bro? Why can't you just talk to the man or maybe call him with someone else's phone if you're really trying to, you know, get through to this person to get your answers? Why do you have to do it through a show, dude? Dog, like a lot of you hands are cringe, bro. A lot of you chicks are cringe, though. If we're being real, like, this is weirdo behavior, bro. If you're so desperate for an answer, bro, why don't you just phone, bro? Why don't you just find that person where they are, bro, where they work or school or home or whatever, bro, and like approach them and ask them, bro, what happened? Why would you go to the lengths of putting someone on blast on radio, even? That's weirdo behavior, bro. Or is it just me? Or if it's like, I don't know. Tell me, bro.
In contact. You see, my friends was kind of, sometimes we do it, glancing over her shoulder and looking at what she was doing, and she was seeing someone. And obviously she was not seeing me. I was right there at the party. And when I confronted her about it, she told me to off and she left. So, what? She's...
See? Cringe. Cringe, bro. Mm, mm, mm. Nah, lady, you're trash, bro. You're trash, bro. That's when the hun shows you there's no respect, bro. At the same party you're at, the same vicinity, bro. Come on, bro. It's too like, this is insanity, dog. Like, no ways, bro. And then you're confused. Nah, bro. She must be rage baiting, though. This is like troll. She must be trolling, bro. There's no way, dog. There's no way you don't know. How do you mean, bro? You are getting ravished. You were getting ravished in the same environments. Come on. Insane stuff, guys. Insane stuff.
saying she has no idea. I feel like that's pretty clear.
Dude, clear as day.
Is that why you cut off contact?
I told you I had unresolved stuff with my ex, okay?
Yeah. But,
Bro. I told you I have unresolved stuff with my ex. Bro, the audacity, bro. It's the audacity for me, bro. Like, what? Then stay with that nigga, bro. Stay with Buddy, bro. Stay with the dude, dog. Like, bro. It's crazy in this world, man.
I thought that meant you were processing a breakup, not that you were still sitting and talking and all of that.
This is your fault. You don't know anything about emotions.
This is crazy.
You can't tell me who I can and can't text.
I mean, I feel like you really don't know how dating works at all. Obviously,
bro.
I'm over this. I'm done. I'm gone.
Okay.
There's absolutely
I would
no
be done
accountability
too,
here.
bro. What? I have no words, bro. I have no words, bro. You with a hand, she gets smashed at the same party you at, in front of, you know, your homies or your bros. You move on with your life. She comes back calling you through a fucking live radio show or podcast, whatever this is, and you're the problem. You don't know how to manage your emotions, apparently. Nasty work, bro. Nasty work.
Just cheat on him. She acted like she had done nothing wrong and even blamed him for everything.
Dude.
Think about it. You start dating a man earning around $75,000 a year, enjoying the lifestyle he provides, and then when things change, suddenly he's the problem. Instead of taking responsibility.
See, this is what I was talking about, bro. Money does not unlame a lane, bro. Literally, bro. Like, not to say in this scenario that this guy is a lame, but I'm just saying, bro, it doesn't matter how much money you have, dog. It really does not matter, bro. I cannot lie to you, dog. Like, you could have all the money you want, bro. But if you do not understand female nature, bro, cooked. Cooked. But I guess in this scenario, he might have miscalculated in terms of, like, you know, who this girl is and her history. This is why your past matters, bro. This is why, bro. This is why, bro. Unfinished business with the ex, bro. See? Mm, 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 Nah, 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 nah. Playing another man's saved game, dog. This is literally what this is, dog. You played another man's saved game. He came back probably after months or weeks of not playing said game, and I was like, oh, nah, man. I still got that mission to complete, regardless of where you were, bro. They weren't even fearing that you're around, dog. They didn't even care, bro. They didn't even care, bro. Man, this is why I feel sorry for single mothers for real, bro. Cause it's like, for a new dude to take that on, especially a dude with no kids himself, it's, oh man, you asking for a lot. Let's be real. You asking for a lot. I think single moms are better off with single dads. And even in that scenario, it's still shaky, dog. It's still shaky. It's still shaky, let's be honest. Let's be real. Cause now the emotions that go into that, oh, it's just a lot, bro. It's a lot to deal with. I'm not gonna lie.
She shifts all the blame onto him. Guy that makes $75K a year.
That's so cute. No, no.
Social media has tricked us into thinking $75,000 a year is not a good income and that this is normal. But
To my fellow South Africans, what she just laughed at, $75,000 is literally, if not a million rands in SA, it's absolutely close to a million. She laughed at that, and that's a million a year. She laughed at that, bro. She said that's cute, bro. tell me, tell me, tell me that we didn't. Tell me, bro, that society didn't ruin hands, bro. Tell me, OSHA HNs. Tell me we didn't ruin these hands, bro. Tell me. 75K is not, it's laughable in today's society. And then they shocked why dudes are like better off single. I get it. I may not be a single man myself, but like, Man, if I was dealing with this, bro, I honestly understand, bro. I probably would be championing the single men right now, bro. I'd be like at the forefront of that shit for real. If my girl was this type of human being, bro, you know. Thank the Lord, bro. I got me someone, you know what I mean? Someone real, bro. Shout out to you, baby. Shout out to you. But like, yo, for the rest of the brews, bro, I feel bad for you guys, bro. It's really insane, bro. What these girls out here doing, it's really insane, bro. I have to say. I have to say, bro. And if I find this shit out, bro, like, it is what it is, bro. Take it on the chin, bro, like a man, bro. And you move on. There's really no overreacting or losing your mind because that's really your life, bro. That's really your future. Over a girl? Nah, a girl that probably didn't even value you for real. So, nah. I think dude, you know, did the right thing for himself, moved on, you know. You see what baby girl is on, and you're like, nah, move on, let her be with her ex, and life goes on. It should be a happily ever after, bro. It should be a you move on, you know, you do your thing with your ex, and I carry on with my life, single as fuck, and you know, doing the most. But clearly, the ex was just smashing. Clearly, the ex was just passing by, bro. He was just trying to see if like he can still get into them cheeks, and he did, bro. He did, bro. Probably didn't even have to really convince for real, bro. Probably just pulled up there, just reminded her of that old thing. You know what I'm saying? Just reminded her of how it goes with that old thing, bro. Hmm. This is crazy, I must say.
2024, the median annual wage wasn't even $60,000. So let's look at the stats. If you want a roughly age-matched man who's tall enough, makes $80,000 a year of any appearance and education, doesn't smoke, isn't married, and
Delusional.
isn't obese, you're looking at less than 1/10% of all men in the US. Not to mention, you're probably only dating in your geography, so this is tough. How much do you expect him to make? $1 million-ish. $1 million a year? Less than 24,000 men in the entire country fit that bill. And let's be real, a lot of women are chasing after this very small pool of men, so you gotta ask yourself, what do I bring to the table? Are you undeniably hot and successful? Super impressive in your own right? And do you guys even have things in common? And let me be clear, it's not wrong to want a financially stable partner, but we should reframe our expectations around what an honest living actually looks like. All right, I need y'all to settle an argument for me before I get a divorce. So I'm making some chicken tenders on the grill, right? It's me, my wife, her daughter, my daughter. They don't like barbecue sauce. She's furious. She's pissed off at me right now because there's something to do with the way this chicken looks. Can somebody tell me? She's like, so this is the one you made for you and your daughter, and this is the one you made for me and my daughter. And I'm like, yeah, this is why I put barbecue sauce on this one because you guys said you don't like barbecue sauce. Dude, it's like the last couple pieces that'll go there to make the piles just as big. But she's like, you don't see anything wrong with this. And I'm like, what should I see wrong with it? I see two piles of
What's
chicken.
wrong?
Mine and my daughters have barbecue sauce because we like that, and yours don't because you got it. What did I do wrong? Okay, real quick, now that the rest of the tenders are off, their pile actually looks bigger, in my opinion, which I don't know. She won't tell me what is wrong. She just keeps saying, you didn't tell me what's wrong with this. You can't look at this and tell me what's wrong with this. This is one you made for us, and that's one you made for you. Like,
What's wrong with it?
Marrying someone who she keeps asking, what did I even do? As if she has no idea why the relationship fell apart. But marrying someone who constantly creates arguments.
You see? Even in that scenario, dog, that's a single dad dating a single mom. And just look, bro. A freaking chicken, bro. Chicken, bro. Hmm? Bro is considering divorce over an argument over chicken, bro. I'm telling you, bro. That's tough, bro. That's tough. That's oh man, that's a lot to deal with for anyone, bro. Because it's almost like now you're dealing with someone who's nitpicking things and always just watching the things that you do, which no one wants. Which no one wants, if we're being honest. No one, no one wants to be with someone like that, bro. I don't see anything wrong that he did there. I'm assuming she's looking at the chicken and hers is looking dry, and the other one is looking more, saucy or juicier. But it would make sense because she doesn't like sauce. She doesn't like the barbecue sauce. So like, ah, dog, you guys just make things complicated for no reason, bro. For no reason, dude. Yo, let's pray for this world, man. Things are not looking good, man. Things are looking horrible out here. But yeah, man. Check you guys on the next one.